Hey YouTube, Shaggy here. If you are on a road trip and your car started blowing fuses, how would you fix that? Or even better question, let's pretend you're at the shooting range, you're shooting your AR-15 firing pin snaps, quits working. What do you do? How are you going to fix those issues? For me, that's where the Leatherman Rebar would come in handy. Now this isn't going to be a review, more of a thoughts and opinions video on why you should have one of these. Maybe not the Leatherman rebar specifically, but a good, solid, well-built multi-tool you should definitely have. Whether it's on your person, in your car, in the range bag, in a backpack, wherever you go, I think you should have a good, solid built multi-tool on you. For me, that's a Leatherman rebar. Picked this up about 2 years ago. Cost me about $90. Not happy with the price, but it's definitely paid for itself many times over. It's gone through some serious abuse, like making some major repairs to a fence today, chain link fence. If you ever put those up, you know how hard they are to twist the ties, secure the fence to the post. Yeah. This situation, as well as many others, are why I'm actually glad I bought this. It's come in handy very many times. It's allowed me, even when I was working retail, to get certain jobs done that I wouldn't have been able to if it weren't for this. Again, not the Leatherman specifically, not the rebar specifically, but a multi-tool. Having a pair of pliers comes in handy. Same thing, flathead screwdriver. That's Phillips head, but even that is just as handy as a flathead. That's the one I use most often, is this flathead right here. Small tip. Makes an excellent pry bar. It also works well with a lot of screws. Sometimes even Phillips screws. But yeah, you should definitely, maybe not right this second, but as soon as everything blows over, get yourself one of these multi-tools. Put it in the range bag, put it in the console of your vehicle, put it in your backpack, what have you. Doesn't matter, but a multi-tool should be part of your EDC. You know, $100, $90, $100, I don't remember, is somewhere around there, including the price for the spare cutters, which I surprisingly, to this day, have not had to replace. 154 cm, people say that's not very good for a cutter. I say otherwise. These held up. These have cut nails, they've cut chain link fence, they've cut all sorts of things that people say 154 cm would just shatter trying to break, trying to cut. But they've held up 2 years. Pliers still perfectly aligned, have not come out of alignment at all. Zero deviation, zero warpage. They are perfect. Is it the strongest multi-tool? I couldn't tell you. Is it the lightest? Again, couldn't tell you, but serves me well. I'm pretty damn sure it'll serve you well. And $100, most of that was for the finish. This, don't remember if it's FD or Coyote Tan. probably FDE. I get the two mixed up sometimes, but that's where most of the cost was the spare cutters and the finish. So if you get one of these, I recommend going black oxide or stainless. They are generally $10-15 cheaper than this Cerakote model, which the Cerakote model wasn't even worth the money given how fast it wore off in the first couple weeks of using it. As you can see, it's missing almost half the finish there. It's missing a good amount on the edges there, which is normal for it to wear, just not as fast as it has. And there's certainly wear in places there shouldn't be wear. Definitely not the best finish. Now, I'm not going to blame that on Leatherman. I think that's the quality of the paint itself. But yeah, those are my 2 cents. Get yourself a multi-tool, make it part of your EDC, carry it every day. That being said, stay safe, stay armed, and let's all pray this coronavirus just blows over.